Activision presents a smashing blast from the past. Developed by Vicarious Visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
Yes, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my brand new Let's Play for Sonic Ride 9. Today, we're finally tackling the Crash Bandicoot Sane trilogy for the PlayStation 4 and soon to be released on Xbox One, PC, and yes, even the Nintendo Switch is getting some of that Crash Bandicoot goodness. So let's get started. Okay, so this game is a collection of the first 3 Crash Bandicoot games, completely remade from the ground up for the PS4 and, you know, modern systems. So what you're getting here are 3 games here, essentially. So you're getting Crash Bandicoot 1.
It's Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back.
And
It's Crash Bandicoot Warped.
exactly. So yeah, you're getting 3 classic PS1 games completely remade from the ground up, and it's an awesome collection. I'm just going to say this right now. I really like this collection. I know some people on the internet are like, Crash Bandicoot the Insane Trilogy is not very good because it's not exactly how the originals are. But you know what? I don't care. I really like this collection. And if you're a Crash Bandicoot fan but haven't tried this yet, I would really recommend it, because it is a lot of fun. Anyway, let's start things off with a return to the original Crash Bandicoot. So let's get started. Yes. I don't mind. So I'll stay silent here because we've got ourselves an opening cutscene. So enjoy, and I'll be back after this cutscene is over.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
Uh-oh.
Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Dun dun dun. So yeah. So the reason I'm covering Crash Bandicoot 1 again is because I wanted to, you know, cover something of the Insane Trilogy, because it's a game that I really wanted to do on this channel for the longest time, but I've never had the chance to do so. And B, I kind of want this to be a redemption run of Crash 1, because if you guys may remember, when I first played Crash 1 on this channel, it was the PS1 version, and I never finished it, believe it or not. I never finished it because the game kept, sorry for the pun here, crashing on me, you see. I was playing it off the disc, and I just got so frustrated, and I think I was super busy at the time that, well, yeah, I didn't have the time to finish it. So here we are, we're finally going to do this. Let's get started. I'm really excited. Oh man. Finally I'll be able to fully complete this game on video, instead of, you know. So yeah, this game, like I probably already mentioned in that original playthrough, it's a 3D platformer, a linear 3D platformer, where you take control of Crash Bandicoot as you have to stop the evil Dr. Cortex from basically taking over the world by using animals that have been mutated into humanoid mutants, I guess. Now, as you guys may or may not know, in the original game, you had to use the D-pad to move Crash, which, you know, if you were a modern gamer, you're going to find that a little bit annoying. But luckily, in the Insane trilogy, you can use the analog stick, which is great, because I grew up with Crash when they implemented the analog stick in the games as such. So yeah, I can fully use the analog stick, and I love the controls in this. They are perfect in my mind. Like, really, really good. Like, in the original, I never was able to actually complete Crash 1 like to 100%, but in this, I've been able to do it pretty much no problem. I mean, besides a few issues here and there on certain levels that got really, really hard, I've never had such a carefree run of Crash 1 before in my life until I played the Insane trilogy, because many tweaks and changes were made to make Crash 1 such a better experience than it was in the original. But yeah, for starters, if we hit L2 here on the map here, we can save our game. Look at that. We can save whenever we want. Don't have to worry about getting a bonus level or anything. But yeah, also, we'll go into the next level and explain what I'm about to say. As you guys may or may not know, there are gems in this game that you have to collect to get the best ending. Or, in the case, a bonus ending, and not really a best ending per se, but whatever. Now, in the original, what you had to do to get the gems was break all the boxes and do it without dying once. You heard me right. Break every box in every level without dying once. And that was even for the clear gems. And let's just say that was extremely frustrating for a lot of gamers back in the 90s, like, let me tell you. However, the Insane trilogy here has actually fixed this, so that now, if you die in the level, you can still get the clear gem, which is, you know, it is so much better than what it was in the original. In the original, it was, like, hard, like, really hard, like, my god. Why would you design it this way, Naughty Dog? But then again, it was the 90s, so, you know, we were still figuring out how 3D games work and such. Also, I believe they've also fixed another thing that was in the original, where if you set off a TNT and walk away, if the explosion happens off camera, the boxes that are surrounded the TNT will not break. So yeah, I believe they fixed that issue that happened in the original. So yeah, like I said, a lot of fixes to Crash 1, which I am very much happy about. You know, they made it so much better and easier to control and whatnot. Oh look, it's Torna. Ah, you son of a gun. Again, I love the animations. I love what they've done to the animation. The animations are so bouncy and bubbly and just all around just so good looking for, you know, for modern systems. I mean, sure, graphics wise, it's obviously not uber realistic or anything like that, but for a game like this, it doesn't need to be uber realistic, you know. It's cartoony, but really cool looking. And oh yeah, I missed a few boxes in there, but you need the gem. You need a coloured gem to do the that level completely. So now another thing I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't know if we're gonna make this 100%. I may or may. Basically what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and go for the gem, and if I can't do it or I'm not able to at the moment, then I will obviously not get it until later. So when I do a bit of backtracking, you know, later on. So for now, if I can get the gem, I'll go for the gem. If I can't get the gem, I won't get the gem. Simple as. Alright, anyway, great gates. Alright, here we go. Whoops. By the way, yeah, if you spin into Wumpa Fruit, they will spin away in a like a gunshot sound effect, which is really cool. Yeah, expect to hear me gush about this game a lot, folks, because, man, I just think this is one of the best remakes out there, for modern systems anyway. I mean, I'm sure there's probably other remakes that have probably done this whole remake thing a lot better than Crash, but for me, personally, I think this is the best remake. By far, honestly. Like, it captures the magic and spirit of the original while adding a few bits and pieces here and there that helps makes the experience better. If that makes any sense. Get out of here. Ugh. That was close. Oof. Okay. Trust me when I say this, folks, this game is not easy, okay? If you are not that good with 3D platformers, you guys are probably going to have a difficult time with some of these levels. Even though the most annoying bits of this game have been, you know, tweaked, it's still got some challenging levels here and there. So yeah, just bear that in mind if you're planning to pick this game up for either Xbox One, PC, or Switch, and you've never played Crash. Be prepared for a somewhat difficult time. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. I kind of want to compare my run from the original and compare it to this run right now and see if I was good or bad at the time. Because to tell you the truth, guys, I actually don't remember. I actually don't remember my run through that game. Whether or not I was beating these levels this quickly or not. I probably was. Maybe I was good. Maybe I wasn't. I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, let's keep going. We're speeding our way through these levels right here. It's quite crazy. Alright, Boulders. Ah yes, we've got the infamous chase level going on here. So yeah, what you gotta do, just keep running. Just keep running. Don't stop. Don't stop and smell the roses. Just keep running, because otherwise you will be crushed by that boulder. Fun fact, if you guys have played Uncharted 4, I believe it's this exact level they used as a special minigame in Uncharted 4. You know, as a little nod to Crash Bandicoot, which was awesome. Like, I love that little Easter egg that's in Uncharted 4, because they do it twice. They do it once near the start of the game, and they play it again at the end of the game, which is really, really, really cool to see that Naughty Dog still remembers Crash. And obviously this game isn't made by Naughty Dog, this is made by Vicarious Visions, who helped out with some of the Skylanders games, which I know there's a lot of people out there who despise Skylanders. I personally don't mind it. Skylanders is okay in my books. I mean, I've played Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, and I've also played Imaginators for the Switch, because I wanted to get Crash. I got the Crash and Cortex figure for Skylanders, and you know, it's okay. I think it does get slightly boring here and there, but it's alright. It's not terrible by any means. It's just decent. So, you know, just not to piss off any Skylanders fans, I'm just saying it's alright. It's okay. And that's all I'll really say on Skylanders as of late, because honestly, Skylanders, I don't know where they're going to go with Skylanders, honestly. I mean, I think the TV series, or the Netflix series, I should say, is still getting another season. So at least Skylanders fans still have that to look forward to. But in terms of games, I'm not too sure. It's kind of like the Sonic Boom situation, where the TV show, I think, is still getting new stuff. I'm not too sure. But the games-wise, is we're at a stage where we don't know, honestly, to the point where they might stop making games for Sonic Boom and Skylanders. But anyway, to focus on what we're going on right now, this is Upstream. And yeah, as always, I think the best thing to do in Crash, specifically, try not to rush through the levels, because otherwise you will die a lot, and you will lose a lot of lives. I'm just saying. Alright. Yeah. Try not to spin away the Torna icons because you need those to go to the bonus rounds, especially if you're trying to get every box. And like I've said, I'll try and go for every box, but if I can't because I need a specific gem, then obviously I won't be able to finish this level properly. See, look, right there. Those are gem platforms, and I don't have the corresponding coloured gem in order to get all the boxes in this level. So unfortunately, whilst I won't be able to 100% this level, I will at least get Wumpa Fruit and lives. So, you know, this is why I'm doing these bonus rounds. Get plenty of Wumpa Fruit, you know, to get more lives. Look at that, 2 more lives. I will say this for Crash 1, I can kind of understand why they give you so many lives to begin with, because of the level design at the time was considered, you know, very, very challenging and very, very hard. And I'm just going to say this right now. To all the people who say that, oh, this is the Dark Souls of platformers, you guys clearly haven't played Cuphead, honestly. And I know some people are going to say, oh, Cuphead's that's not a good comparison. Well, it's got platforming elements anyway, so you know what? I'm going to say Cuphead is more like the Dark Souls of platformers than this, because honestly, this isn't that hard, really. See, look, I've already gone through a few levels already, and I've already got to the first boss in like nearly 20 minutes, honestly. But yeah, Papo is the first boss, and honestly, he's really easy. Like, all you do, I mean, the only changes they've done to this boss is they've given him 2 extra hit points. All you do is stand on his chair and then jump on his head. And then just keep doing it over and over again. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And he's down. Boing, boing. And through the roof we go. And there we go, first boss beaten. Alright. Right, I think, since we've beaten the first boss, I think this is a good point to end this first part on of Crash Bandicoot 1 Insane Trilogy Edition is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think this is a good point to end on. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this first episode of Crash Bandicoot 1. If you enjoyed it, do please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and join me next time where we'll tackle the next level, Rolling Stones. So I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.